when the first time you go on stage.
Right. It will be revealed soon why not to do this.
yeah. The day's still young. That's what we're still going to figure this place out. All right. I can't. I don't like to listen.
The lack of success.
We're recording.
Oh, what's up, Sucka? We're live. We're live once again. We're back after an awesome episode last week. I do need to make some clarifications. On the last podcast, I said that my mom and my sister had cancer, but my sister didn't at all. She just had some other issues. And my mom did have 2 benign tumors, lumps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn, man.
So she had 2 lumpectomies, they call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like there'd be a more technical term for it.
No, it's a perfect name.
Yeah, lumpectomy. Yeah, it makes sense. 2 of them. But yeah, just wanted to say that so people are he's trying to claim to be his parents and his family cancer survivor. No, but that I was just wrong. I smoke a lot of weed. My bad.
Hey,
but anyway,
but dude, those are fucking super awesome news, dude. That is super. I'm glad that
it was a long time ago. Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
Hey, regardless, man.
But yeah, this guy right here chiming in. Give it up. This is my boy, my fucking funny motherfucker. Good friend of mine. Been doing comedy for like 9-10 years. Like 10 years, bro. He's one of those guys. Put your hands together for my buddy, the funny Rafael Molina. What's up?
What is up,
Sucka? Hey, sit down. Bro. Travis Scott, chill out, man. Woo.
Live audience, thank you.
I know,
thank
dude.
you,
Last time we
you.
almost got stampeded in here. That shit. I get worried about that ever since that Travis Scott thing.
Yeah, man. I can see you have a good casting director for them.
Oh yeah, dude. Josh would jump out there and stop a stampeding bull to save this podcast. Dude. That's how much this podcast means to Josh, man. Give it up for Josh. Yeah, that dude.
Oh yeah.
What did he?
Thank you, Kabasa.
Oh damn it! He went and got the soundboard, dude, that he's been dreaming of all his life, dude. Okay.
Upgrades.
So what's up, Ralph? What you been up to, man?
Chilling, bro. Just finishing up the Lone Cabron tour here in San Antonio, Texas. The Texas run.
That's right. He's also known as the Lone Cabron because no one was to hang out with him.
I'm gonna wear my hat because of the headphones.
Yeah, no one was to hang out with him. one Cabron is all he is, dude. When did the Lone Cabron tour start, dude?
Well, the Lone Cabron was born.
Oh, he's been on tour since birth.
Circa 2021, man.
You were born in 2021?
No, the Lone Cabron was.
Oh, Lone Cabron was born. Oh,
no, but so in 2021, bro, I wanted to do a little run, but I didn't have anybody that like to go with me. Like I didn't have a feature. I didn't have a headliner I could go with. So, so I figured, man, I'm gonna try to do this on my own.
So what are you doing? Are you just taking whatever? Are you headlining these gigs?
Some of them co-headlining.
Okay.
Right now, but yeah, I just call people, other comics that bookers, friends, comedy clubs. A lot of no's.
But like, no count on.
You gotta keep trying. So the first one, like I said, I didn't have anybody to come with, so I wanted to name it something, right? I didn't want to be like some dude on the road.
Yeah.
So I made the little moniker. I was like thinking about it, like, pues, soy cabrón.
So the Lone Cabron,
I'm lonely.
It sounds like a play.
The Lone Cabron.
Like Mexican play.
You know what? Bam.
So it just started in 2021?
Yeah, and that was my first run that I did from LA to Texas.
So you started in LA? Did you do
that's where the Lone Cabron starts.
That's where the Lone Cabron starts. I mean, that's where you reside. That's where I know, but you're from. Where are you from? Originally.
Socorro, Texas.
It's in El Paso?
Yeah, outside of El Paso.
Socoloco?
Socoloco, huh?
You're from Socoloco, dude? I was.
Hey, wait, I shouldn't say the terms like that around here.
Oh, my bad, dude. Hey, we're in San Antonio.
I should know better.
I know. I was in Sanchez unit for 2 years in El Paso.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in the Sanchez unit, and I used to kick it with this dude.
I was in Sanchez Middle School.
They named it after. They named the prison after it. I guess.
That's crazy, man.
So you have
two correctional facilities named the same.
Well, the day's still young, bro. We have hope for you. But this dude was from Socorro, and he called it Socoloco, and he told me all the crazy stuff about El Paso and those neighborhoods and all that.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You're right in the heart of all that stuff, huh?
Yeah, bro. Cotton fields, nothing but cotton fields, and our people.
So, damn. So you were born and when did you move out of there?
Cholos and Catholics live there.
Cholo and Catholics.
Yeah, Cholos and Catholics. Right?
That's like the same thing.
Like around, I was like 29, 30. about 30 years old when I moved. No,
how old
28
are you now?
when I moved out to.
And you're 70 what now?
Antonio.
How old are you? 60?
Todo jodido, güey.
How old are you?
You look 85, motherfucker. I'm 29. No, 36 actually. I cut a year off earlier when
You
we had
shaved
lunch.
a year, dude.
I didn't realize it until after I said it. I did the math. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, so you're 36. So
36, bro.
at 28, you
Give or
left.
take, yeah.
You left El Paso or
Yeah.
Soco?
Yeah, I had already started comedy, so I moved out over here to pursue
Okay,
my career in a bigger city.
well,
in the big
let's
city.
backtrack. At what age did you start comedy?
Probably like 27, 26, somewhere around there.
So
I don't know. I'm still an alcoholic, but I was a big time drunk, bro, back then. Like,
So you don't remember when you started?
Time just flew.
So more or less what year?
I know where it was. It was at this place called the Pizza Joint.
In El Paso? So, but you lived in a real...
I really honestly... Like
you lived in a
2013,
gangster
I
neighborhood
guess.
though, right?
Yeah. Well, we lived like in a little... it's called we call it a manzana, right? It was just like
A little
it was
apple?
a dead end. Yeah. And we were surrounded by cotton fields, our little neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, around us, it was just different gangs, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of them transplants, I think, from like LA and things like that.
Yeah, like White Fence and Fatherless and all
Yeah,
that.
those all ring bells.
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding. So, but what made you, were you like a little cholo type dude, or were you kind of a nerd type
No,
dude? Were you just a normal kid? What made you want to do comedy?
Well, I was always a little weirdo, bro. You know, like the
we
weirdo of the
know
family.
that. Stuff that we can't just obviously see.
Yeah.
I mean,
right?
other
Like,
stuff.
cabrón.
we're like, the lone cabron is a little weird.
How are you lonely with like 30 cousins? Well, no, but you know, just always had the thought, bro, of doing something. I didn't know about stand up, you know, until I did it. Actually, I had no idea that this is how it worked. That you could sign up.
Did
and
you
go
watch
do
a lot of
jokes.
comedy when you were younger?
Yeah, but I would watch like George Carlin, I knew, like, I thought all these people, Chris Rock, right,
Richard Pryor,
Eddie Murphy,
right,
and I thought all those guys got on stage because they were already
funny
movie stars. Robin Williams, yeah, because they were already rock stars, superstars,
and
you
then
know?
they just
and then
transitioned to
they
just
were
telling
able
jokes.
to do comedy. Yeah, then people, that's why people would go watch them. But no, turns out you start as a comic, so now you know. Dreams can come true, and I'm chasing them right now, bro.
Yes. So
Israel was with like already doing stand up, right?
Yeah, he started. Well, Israel and I grew up together, and
y'all
we
the same
actually
age?
He's a year younger than I am.
Okay.
And we actually set up his first comedy show where I was living with his brother. His brother was my roommate at one point, and we set up a show there. And at this point, I still didn't even know. I made the flyer, bro. It was called Balls Out. We called it Balls Out.
And you weren't even thinking about doing comedy or nothing
bro.
still, huh?
Like it still didn't click, and I saw him do it, and it didn't click, bro. I was just, partying, drinking, not giving a fuck, fucking working shitty jobs, just to continue fucking up.
And then
drinking.
what at what point did you go, I want to try this?
And then one time Israel saw me like all down and shit. He goes, dude, well, you're funny, bro. Like we always shoot the shit and we make each other laugh. Why don't you try stand up? And I was cocky as motherfucker that I was, still try not to be. I was like, all right,
dude,
cool, man.
how
I
can
could
you
do
not
that.
walking around wearing those shorts
I
as
know,
a regular
and a cowboy
wardrobe?
hat.
I know, and a cowboy hat as regular wardrobe. How can you not be cocky, dude?
So I'm like, okay, I could do that. I'm gonna be funnier than you in like 3 months, right? So I started. I typed out my set, and it was a horrible set, man. It was like super dirty.
5 minutes or what?
Yeah, in my head, I thought it was 5 minutes, and I practiced this for like 3 months, dude. I would read it over and over, and I got super drunk one day, or I went to the pizza joint on a Wednesday, got really drunk and stoned outside, and signed up, went up. For 3 minutes, silence. Silence, bro, nothing. And then
And you were all
the
hammered?
last joke I said, I saw the laughter being born out of everybody, bro, and coming to me like a wave of water. And it hit me, and it splashed, and it felt amazing.
So
And
you got
after that, I
one
was
laugh
hooked.
at the end. Your closer was it? And
Yeah, and after that, I was hooked. I quit my job the next Wednesday, because I wanted to be at the open mic
Listen,
rather
people,
than work.
what not to do when the first time you go on stage.
Don't do it. Right? It will be revealed soon why not to do this.
yeah. The day's still young. That's what we're still gonna figure this place out.
But yeah, man, those badass.
So
dudes,
you
that
did,
was
and then
fun.
when was after that, did you go right away back on stage again?
Yeah, then I just started going to that open mic all the time.
Were you getting drunk every time?
Yeah. I still was. I never had confidence. Liquid courage all the time.
Do you still get drunk when you go on stage now?
No, not anymore. Like, not at all. I'll have a beer. Or
Yeah. You'll go. That same. I'll carry a beer with me, but I don't get drunk at all.
No, not at all. And smoke a joint here and there. But
I smoke a lot of joints. That's a completely different thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for sure. Because when I mean drunk, I was getting like almost belligerent drunk. Like I started there at the pizza joint, and I was the only comic going there. It was a mixed mic, so then the other comics from around El Paso, I guess, heard about this dude doing comedy at this place, so they started hitting it up. They brought me to the scene, going, "Hey man, look, we could do open mics here, over here. You could hit us."
And
up.
were you going to the comic strip too?
No, at this point, this is how ignorant I was. I still didn't even know about the comedy club in our hometown. So I was just, and then Israel got a job there, working the door. So then I started going and checking out the shows. I almost died one time at the comic strip, fool.
Someone killed it there or what?
No, like,
Get it?
dude, like I passed out in the restroom, bro. And
From what? All drunk?
Yeah, like drunk and like dehydrated.
From not eating and drinking
hot,
water,
yeah.
just drinking every day?
No, just getting drunk that night. I don't know, but bro,
What, they found you passed out?
No, I got up, bro. Like I had the vision and everything, and just boom, okay. I just saw my dad, levántate, in my head, right? And I was like, oh shit.
Levántate lón, cabrón.
Yeah, and I was in the restroom, bro. And I was like, oh fuck, I got up, got some water. And then they took
Stuck
care
your
of me.
face in there. What really
then they
happened?
took care of me.
What really happened? He had his face in the toilet, dude. And, he was like, and they were like, "Hey, remember that time that dude had his face in the toilet?" You're like,
I remember it totally different, right?
Yeah, totally different. He was like, "The
No,
long
man, that
cabrón."
was cool, bro. I got out, fucking chilled, high-fived everybody. In reality, it's all,
Do you do shows at the comic strip?
I did a few guest spots. Yeah, I hosted a couple of times.
I've done a few shows there. I don't know. I can't ever get a hold of Bart Reed. Shout out to Bart Reed at the comic strip.
Yeah, Bart.
He's
He's been over 35 years now.
Yeah, he's been there a long time. I remember I was there one night. Chingo Bling was headlining, and they busted the damn bouncer in the head with the bottle.
No way.
Some dude did. Some dude that was just
People
there.
get insane, bro.
Yeah, this dude was just all drunk. This dude was just there drunk, and what was happening was they were cutting off someone, and that someone was arguing with the bouncer, and this drunk dude just came from the side and decided to hit the bouncer on his own.
Yeah.
With the button, split his wig, rowdy dude. I mean, like rowdy dude. He was gushing blood out the side of his head. You know how head wounds bleed a lot.
Yeah, man.
So this dude was so drunk, he hit that dude with the bottle and just stood there by the bar, and they told him, "Don't leave, dude." And the guy had a towel on his head, the bouncer, and he went, and he was bleeding outside, and they called the cops. So the drunk dude that hit him was still just waiting at the bar for the cops to get there. Damn, they were like, just don't freak him out. So then he went and stood outside, and they told him, "Hey, man, you can't leave." And so some other people went and stood out there with him, and he's drinking a beer and kind of looking at the other people that are working there. He's drinking a beer, and then he just puts his beer down, and he tries to jump over the fence, dude. But he got both of his feet on it.
Karma.
And then the whole side of the fence tipped over and fell out. It disconnected. And it fell into the highway, and then he broke running. And one of this little 19-year-old barback kid that was working there, he ran and jumped on this kid. And Bart's son, who's a lawyer, I think, he works there too. Sometimes he shows up and does the books or whatever. He tried to tackle him, and he fell, and then that kid jumped and tackled that kid. It was awesome, dude. Yeah, it was awesome, dude. And then that everyone was all cut up, and then it came back, and they the show kept on going, but then I think they kind of blamed it on that Chingo's crowd gets rowdy or something like that.
Really?
They were saying
it could just be like one asshole.
It was just one drunk
that's what
dude.
it was, right?
Yeah, he was hammered, dude. This dude was just blitz, dude, and just did it. But it was a good night. It was cool. The room was packed. It's a good room.
I'm glad. Go ahead, Josh.
I just found this article. Dang, this is June 12th of 2020.
Is that you on stage?
Yeah,
Josh?
it's me on stage.
Oh shit, dude! Look at that.
I was looking at that. I was wondering. I was like, who is that scrub on there?
Dude, like that.
People gave us so much shit because this is 3 months into the pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh, was
And-
that during the
Yeah,
pandemic? You
2020.
piece of crap.
Yeah, look at the date. Friday, June 12th.
You're one of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's when you were saying it was a hoax and all that.
I didn't
stuff.
say that. I didn't say that. But I did. Me and Raul went and opened up a bunch of clubs in Texas.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
not a bunch,
they
three.
couldn't get anybody else.
3 clubs in Texas.
Hey,
There's
everyone
a bunch
else
of
is
people
being
going, you know what?
responsible.
Fuck it. Let's just go live life.
Look. Everybody's socially distanced.
See those empty seats? Those are from the dearly departed.
Oh,
Thank you, Josh. And Raul headlined that one.
yeah. I felt bad. Well, I
Thank
can't.
you, Raul. Shout out to Raul.
Bart never
Sanchez.
lit me. I did 40 minutes. I was like,
And then Raul would come.
Damn,
Raul would
that's badass,
would
dude.
do 20 after.
That's super
and
cool,
Josh
bro,
would
that
do
you got
an
that.
hour up front.
yeah, I didn't know there was an article about it. It says piece of shit.
Yeah.
Josh Kawasa.
Super spreader events.
Yep.
Still going on. Thanks to these dudes from San Antonio that don't give a fuck. Yes. Look, and there's another. Speaking of pieces of crap, look what it's followed up by over here on the right. Yeah, that's all they have. Is it? Look, they're gonna be. There should be something about
horrible.
colonoscopies coming up next, dude.
The horrible people article.
Yeah, the culo guard it should be next, dude. Nothing but caca stories.
First show in 90 days, it says.
So,
Wow.
So 90 days into the pandemic.
so
Thursday
Rafa,
night.
did you started your tour in LA,
Yeah.
and then where'd you did you do a
San
show in
Diego.
LA?
No, San Diego.
San
was our
Diego?
first show.
San Diego's
And then-
first show.
Yeah, and then Yuma, Arizona. We did some shows in Arizona.
Did some like what? Just like a weekend or during the
Yeah.
week?
Yeah, we did like one in Yuma,
And then
another
what?
one in Bisbee.
You had these already booked,
yeah,
and then Yuma.
and then I
where'd you
shot
do Yuma? Where'd you do? What venue did you do in Yuma?
the whiskey saloon.
Okay.
Remember whiskey
And
saloon?
are those
Something
was
like
it a pretty good show? Or was
yeah, it was dope, bro. It was badass.
And
it was
then
like
who was with you on those? They could just get locals.
the homie Shivago, my homie Shivago Blair.
The doctor, the doctor.
No, he's Shivago Blair. He's a comic book.
Oh.
I know. Yeah, I guess there's a thing, right? Dr. Shivago.
Yeah.
That's because a lot of people go, "Ooh, Dr. Shivago."
Yeah. So then you went from Yuma, Arizona. Where'd you go next?
We did Bisbee and then Tucson.
Bisbee.
Yeah, Bisbee was as a Chocoheads Comedy Club.
Oh, was that pretty cool?
That was cool, man. It was very interesting. Very interesting city, Bisbee.
And then what'd you do next?
Tucson.
Tucson.
Yeah, that was dope.
So 3, and then that was for like on weekends or like days
It
apart
was, Friday, Saturday.
at one place.
No, Mento. It was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
At one venue.
At 4 different.
Oh, at all the venues.
Yeah.
Oh, so you did bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. And then I shot over. He went back to LA. I came to Texas.
And then you did what? What have you done down here on the
I did,
the Cabron, the Ay Cabron tour?
Vas bien, güey. It is. They turned from the long cabrón to the ay cabrón. Oh my God, get back, bro.
I know, like Ay Cabron.
Hey.
It got expensive tour.
Can I ask for gifts and donations?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Bro,
Cue the
send me your
music.
gifts and let's monetize. Are you guys monetized? Can I get some of this?
Bring your sick dog over here, dude, so we can show him, dude. So
Yeah, bro.
did you do
I did
Isla? You did South Padre, right?
yeah, that was our first show.
That room is cool though.
It is badass.
That room is it's getting
Raymond
packed.
Hotel was a badass room. It was super packed.
Josh
dude.
is getting ready to go do it, right?
Fuck yeah, August 4th.
Dude.
I'll be there.
August
Dude,
4th,
just
Josh.
take everything, bro. Take everything you think you need for the beach. You know, because it's super fun. It's right there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jellyfish
Walk to the
are all
beach.
over the place.
I took a nap, dude, like at 3 a.m. outside in the beach.
But
badass.
dude, but
It was
he
awesome.
was raised in a border town.
Yeah, in the desert, dude. So I'm like, what is this?
That's a step up.
I'm gonna invite my kids. Let the kids come through.
They're gonna love it, dude. Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
love it.
Don't take those scrubby kids. Dude.
What?
You can't do that, dude. At a real
Right?
show.
Yeah.
Like I
You're
need somebody. I
professional.
need somebody to film the show.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
bringing
You're
my kids.
professional.
Yeah, your
I need
kids-
somebody to sell my merch.
Oh yeah, yeah. Bring those scrubby kids because the scrubbier the kid,
Jeez.
the more merch probably you can move.
I'm putting
dude.
dirt on their face.
Yeah, dude. Alms
Come
for
here,
the poor. Just give them.
Please, he doesn't feed us.
Just
Like,
give
you
them
got some teeth.
old like BB riddled Folgers coffee cans for them to ask for money, but with rocks in them.
Sir,
More, please.
Alms for the poor. So
sir,
yeah,
would you
so
like a shirt?
you got to be able to do that, dude. If you don't sell a shirt, Josh, you suck. With those scrubby kids, I've seen them, dude. I wouldn't buy a shirt for those kids, not from them. So what'd you do? You started with the Isla.
Yeah, and then we that was dope. Fuck yeah, for sure.
Who was
Thank
on
you,
that one?
Raymond. It was Mario Superstar outside. My buddy Iggy Samaniego, who's also from El Paso.
Oh, Iggy was on it?
Yeah.
How much time did Iggy do?
Like 30.
Okay.
We both did like about 25, 30 minutes.
He came down here and featured for me at Jokesters.
Okay.
And then they shut down the bar.
Yeah. You shut it down, bro.
Shut it down.
And then they closed. No, but there was a few shows after that, so it wasn't Iggy's fault or Iggy's fault. I blame it on Iggy. It froze that weekend. Bro. Actually.
Oh, that was that weekend,
bro? It froze. Yeah, it froze. Everything froze, and I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go. It was. I don't like the cold, bro. It was, it was freezing. Off my work even told me not to go to work. It was freezing on that Friday, so I'd already even planned it, dude. I even made the excuse in my head out that I wasn't gonna make it. Yeah. I couldn't risk driving in these frozen streets.
Yeah, bro, it gets crazy.
Yeah, man. Dude, people don't know how to drive in this shit. And then I even told Iggy, I was like, hey, dude, can you just go and headline for me? Because I'm just not going to go, and she probably won't want to cancel the whole night. And if just headline, and I'll go do it tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, I could do that. So I was like, cool, man. So I messaged Marsha and said, hey, I'm not gonna make it. I'll just have Iggy. And she's like, no,
you have to come.
She said the people aren't here to see him. They're in here. I don't want.
Yeah, well, you're the name here. Yeah, you're the draw.
For that, and I was just like, no, but it's cold, dude. And I was like, and she made me feel guilty. And then I went, and they didn't have any heat in the place either that night. All the heat was out.
Yeah.
And and they gave everyone blankets. Yeah.
Really?
They gave everyone that the homeless had donated to.
That's what I said. Yeah, I think I said something like that.
Yeah, that the homeless. So I didn't get one. I didn't want to touch one of those crab infested blankets. Give them a round of
applause for freezing for him.
I told everybody, congratulations, you now have smallpox.
Yeah. I told them they had crabs.
Everybody has lice now.
Yeah, but that's what happened. And so the second night was better, but shout out to Iggy, man. Iggy came through in the clutch. Cool, so you did Isla with Iggy. So that was a bunch of people on that lineup.
No, it's just Raymond, guest spot, Mario, me, and Iggy.
Okay,
yeah, regular
show. And then where'd you go from there?
McAllen.
Oh, you did another show, McAllen.
Yeah, that was dope.
Senor Rey?
No, we did London.
Oh,
London Sports Tavern or something like that. Yeah.
That was cool, man.
Are they still doing Cena?
I believe so. I think I heard
only for like bigger names.
Yeah, not for.
We'll change your name.
Not for the
no, they do it for. They did it for Raymond and Mario, but like anybody else that's not, you know what I mean.
I think the Chingonas are gonna have their show there
because they got big doors.
Oh, shit.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you got to sell it out. You have to sell it out.
Yeah, well, shit, Irma's fucking selling out.
Cost a lot.
Didn't they have a show last night? The Chingonotas? They did, right? Sunday night? They had LOL, right? They packed that place. Did you go?
Yeah, it was packed out.
You went out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some pictures.
Shout out to Irma and all of
that. Yeah, Irma's been fucking packing out places, dude. She's building that name, dude. I give it to Irma. She's not sleeping. Because she's fucking, she's on everything, dude.
It's really cool, man.
Yeah, shout out to her because someone's got to do it.
So McCann was dope, bro. I did good and did some dancing. This dad, bro, his daughter, she came up to me after the show like, oh my God, I love your set, blah, blah, blah. Can I follow you on social media and all this nonsense, right? So I'm like, sure. And then she gets my phone and the dad comes over, bro. The dad's like some fucking
beefcake.
Yeah, fucking steroid using dude, like a cool.
Well, how old was the girl?
I don't know, dude. She had a kid. She's old enough.
Oh, okay. I mean, when you say kid in the voice,
this is the Valley, bro.
I know. So she was 12. So she was 13, okay, bro.
No,
shout out to London's though. That's
probably
a good
place.
20s. Okay, right? Okay. Because the voice sounded like teenager.
She had a kid, bro. She's seeing my phone, right? The dad comes over. He even has a Punisher shirt.
Oh, right?
Yeah. But it's like with the American flag, dude.
Oh, like a Latino one of those dudes. Yeah, okay.
So he goes, whose phone is that? And then she's all like, it's his. And he takes it out of her hand and just gives it to me. Grabs his daughter, just walks away, dude. I'm like,
wait, how do you know it was his daughter, though?
Because his wife was there. Oh, we weren't bragging on him the whole night. that's probably another reason why he was like, fuck that guy.
While y'all were on stage, y'all ragged on him?
Yeah. You know, they were right there, bro.
Oh.
And it's not because people sit there, they get ragged on. You know what I mean? But they were cool.
Damn. So that was at the London.
The London.
That was at the that place right there?
This place.
That one.
And then.
This is it.
And then you did what? Because you did Las Chiladas? Or you did some stuff before that?
And then I did Las Chiladas with you guys.
Yeah. How'd you like that show?
I liked it, bro. Like I thought the crowd was cool. Could have been more people, but
could have been more people.
Yeah, no, it was for to support Mike and all that stuff.
That was cool.
But it was a cool crowd. I had fun on stage, dude. It was great seeing you again. All these cats.
Yeah, it was cool.
Mike, Speedy,
Cleto,
Chandra, Rene Garcia. You know,
I
finally got to meet Cleto, bro. So that was cool.
Oh, you never met Cleto?
No, I had never met him. Throughout the 4 years.
Dude, after all those, they were telling you every morning, "Where's Cleto?" And they would tell you exactly where he was. And you didn't go?
When I was in San Antonio, I didn't own a TV, bro.
Oh, that's right. That's right, dude.
Didn't even own a car, bro.
Damn.
Went to all the mics on a bus.
On the bus?
Shit. Yeah.
You
Cash knows.
Yeah.
He'd go to the library, look up online where Cleto was, and then walk over there. And by the time you get there, he'd be gone.
Yeah, see, it's 2-3 hours later.
Yeah.
San Antonio, great public transportation system.
So is that the end of your tour? Are you done? You getting ready to head back to?
Yeah, bro. Oh, no, and then I did Casa Morenos this Saturday in Austin.
Okay.
With Josh Castro.
Just Joshin?
Yeah, just Joshin.
Yeah, he's the one that booked me for the haha room, right?
It used to be there. That's not there anymore.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah.
What was that? In the tap? In the
Romo
tap?
room.
That they moved, right? The
Romo room.
The Taco About It. Was it the Let's Taco About It show?
No, it wasn't called that. It was called the haha.
The Jaja room.
Oh.
Jaja. What is this Jaja, dude? People in Austin.
The Jaja.
You say
room.
haha, right? Yeah. Motherfucker, ain't no Jaja.
The Jaja room. And it was really just the Romo room, but they'd call it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you know what's frustrating about Austin?
What?
You know, there's a street in Austin called Menchaca.
Yeah, everybody calls it Man Shack.
They call it Man Shack.
Yeah.
Man Shack.
Man
They call it Man Shack on the news.
Man Shack.
Dude, I had a buddy.
Yeah.
I had a buddy driving all over
Shack.
Austin looking for Man Shack, bro.
Yeah.
He was pissed, dude, because it was Menchaca. I was like, come down here and call these the Man Shack courts.
Yeah.
Go, we're over here at the Man Shack courts. They'll fucking stab the shit out of you, bro.
San Jacinto.
Yeah, the San Jack.
Yeah, San Jacinto. San Jacinto.
No, but Man Shack, dude, shut up, dude.
California and you're Texas.
Well, I know, dude.
Don't worry, bro. I'm going to go Texas or California.
So how was your Austin show? Was that one cool?
That was fun, dude. Yeah. He had a great crowd, bro. There's a great room. It's big, fool. It's spacious. He had probably I want to say 50, 60 people out there.
And
bro.
you stayed overnight in Austin?
No. Then I did another show afterwards at the Austin night with Aldo Caldo. Just did a spot. And then I just drove back afterwards.
And then you stay at that fucking madhouse?
At the comedy house. Yeah, like it's San Antonio Comedy House.
At the madhouse of a fucking comedy fucking... I imagine people always
asylum.
Yeah. I bet people. I mean, I don't really, but I picture people thinking of someone just there making fucking balloon fucking animals all day long and
somebody on the rod fucking just writing. Oh my god!
Yeah, dude. And
the whole time, Al's in another.
Al's got his failure to render. He's fucking walking around the house.
You've done that, right?
That shit is so fucking cool, man. Yes.
Yeah.
I started with them in the pandemic, and I was the keyboard.
You started
comic.
the pandemic?
Oh no.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
When they started doing the VR comedy shows, I started with them. And I didn't have a VR set. I stood home, but I was using the keyboard to move my avatar.
Yeah.
So I would call myself the keyboard comic, but then they're like, nah, bro, you have to have an Oculus. No more keyboard bullshit. Like, all right.
Why?
So,
Does it look weird if you do that?
Yeah. It's and it is a whole different vibe, dude. It's so when I was here, I did a few shows with them this weekend as well, dude. And that show's fun, man.
Still?
You get in there and
Don't you run into shit?
No, because you could stand.
Oh, you have a thing?
Yeah, and then you could, when you put it on, bro, you could set it up. So, if you were to clear up this whole room, you could draw a huge square, right? And the thing knows it makes like a wall around you.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happens if you go past it?
It'll turn blue, like blue and then red if you go past. Like if I touch it like here, it turns red, letting me know that I'm getting close to outside the area.
Well, because all I watch is fail videos with people wearing those.
Because they don't put the circle around them.
And check this out. When you step out of the playing area, you see the world, but black and white, fool.
Yeah.
It's a trip, and your phone is just like a bright light. It's a trip, bro. It's
you see
like,
really like everything that's in front of you, but just in black.
like
because there's
if
cameras, there's sensors on the outside.
Like if you're watching
I was
a
saying,
black
like,
and
how
white
can you
TV,
see through it?
No, there's 2 cameras on the top and then 2 cameras on the bottom.
Yeah, you don't see through it,
Yeah.
but it's black and white, right?
You have 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
The kids got them for Christmas. Nobody uses them anymore.
Let me borrow one.
Oh, dude, that's just. I started playing this shooting
Well, they're not
game.
even here. That's why.
See, look at him, dude.
You're just killing kids, bro.
Gun runners.
Yeah.
I got
you
to
can't
level.
laugh about that. Did you see what
Oh,
this dude's fucking
Yeah,
over
that is
there?
right. I might. No, wait. No, my
Yeah,
sentiments.
dude,
Wait.
I
Why'd you bring it up
dude.
like that,
I
fool?
know, dude. Just
That's
fucking-
like
and look at
virtual
Josh got all
reality,
excited.
bro.
I didn't get excited.
Look at it. I saw his face. Oh, yeah, gun runners. He was all fucking.
I played because I played it.
They're
went
I
to-
know. Look at you. I saw how happy you got, you piece of shit.
I went to level 100.
I don't know what that means.
Those kids are racist.
Dude, they're mean.
They're racist.
They're mean, and
they hate
attack
Mexicans.
you.
They
Yeah.
hate Mexicans.
Don't try to clean it up now.
No, what they would do. This one dude, he was. What did he have? He had the sombrero and everything, right?
And everything.
And he'd run around, and
And a
every
gun.
time he specifically killed me, he would say taco, taco. Every time he fucking killed me.
What a little asshole, dude.
I know. I was like, motherfucker.
Dude, they piss you off too, bro. Because they'll.
And this
they'll
is a
start ganging
game
up on you.
Yeah.
in the Oculus.
If you suck, they call
Yeah.
you dog water. Dog water. You're dog water.
Oh, really?
Yeah. and
is
all
that the game that comes with it when you buy one?
It's free. It's free. Yeah. It's like
That's crazy.
it reminds me
That's
of
the free game you get.
007
Yeah,
on
right. The
64.
shooting one instead of like, hey, get one to create things.
Yeah, dude. Like,
No, I'm gonna pull it up right now so you can see what it looks
Yeah,
like.
dude, it's super
It's dope.
cool.
wow. See, that's what's fucking ruining. You know, we had when I was a kid, Pong. Boop boop.
Yeah.
Boop boop. The little thing with
Back
boop
and
boop.
forth.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
back and
It sucked
forth.
for you growing up.
Shut up, motherfucker.
Hey, man, Pong was the shit too. That thing
Yeah.
got competitive, bro.
And we didn't play that and go, let's go outside and shoot fucking somebody.
No, but it's not the video games, bro. It's just people
But-
are fucking insane, man.
But did you see
This
that
is what
video?
it looks like.
Yeah, see, so you just
So you gotta get used to it.
Look, did you see that video of that guy shooting those people at the grocery store?
It looked like a
No.
VR,
It looked like a
Yeah.
video game.
augmented reality. Like
Yeah,
video
it
game.
looked just like the video game. So I can imagine how someone just playing that
Yeah.
that starts to go in some kind of psychosis and says, I'm going to go fucking shoot people. And something in his head, he kind of knows it's not real, but kind of thinks like, maybe I can refresh
Well,
this and it'll just go away if I do this.
I would agree,
You
bro,
know?
because that is very like submersive, bro. Like, okay, I paid this right, and then yesterday I did some truffles, and dude, I was seeing myself like
Wait,
floating like this shit.
wait. Slow down here. Yesterday you did some truffles,
Yeah,
which are mushrooms.
yeah,
like?
I guess, yeah, that's what they said.
Who's they?
The person they gave it to me.
Okay, so you just
the entity that
the
entered my
entity
body.
and were you wearing the
No,
Oculus at the
No,
time?
no, not at all.
And so you just ate these truffles, and then did you start tripping?
Oh yeah, I was on a good one, bro.
For how long? Like what time did you take them at?
Like around 10
In the
11
morning?
at night.
Oh, you took them like 10, 11 at night?
Yeah, and I was on.
And then they hit you around midnight?
No, they get actually pretty quick.
Oh, they're not like
Yeah.
shrooms? Like
No,
45
they-
minutes later with shrooms.
They hit me quick, bro. And I did the whole vitamin C with the lime
Oh,
juice.
so
and all that
is
stuff.
it like shrooms? It's just supposed to do
Yeah.
all that
Oh
same
yeah,
stuff?
dude. It felt kind of the same. Yeah, the same.
Is it psilocybin?
I have no idea. Dude. I didn't look into it. I
What are
never
the
knew they were
truffles?
truffles. They were just probably pieces of shit.
I know.
Truffles
I
is
know.
like a
It's not psilocybin?
no. People
So-
put it on. It might just have been like there was weed in it, THC in it or something.
So
No,
you,
it was shrooms.
it's hallucinogenic,
It's
right?
a form of shrooms, from what
Oh.
I understood. Because no, it gave me the same effect, bro.
And so what did you do? You just sat there or laid
I
there in
was
your bed
just chilling,
shrooming?
bro. Yeah, like going
next
to
to
the
Al.
universe.
Were you next to Al,
No,
Drew,
I was by myself.
or the other one,
No, I was by myself.
cousin Berto?
Hi, Bertico.
Who was it?
No, I was just by myself, bro.
Nice. So you did those and how long did they last?
I probably went to sleep like around 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, like 4 in the morning. So it was a good trip, man.
Do you write jokes when you're doing that?
No, I just like close my eyes. I start yawning.
Listen to music, watch
like,
TV, or
tearing
something?
up,
Crying,
Was it
go
this?
talk with the universe.
like that? Is that what you took?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Magic truffles.
Did you get it
Yeah.
from a dispensary?
No,
I mean, are they from? Do they? That looks like those are from a dispensary.
They were
or
just
something.
in a bag.
They are psilocybin. Look.
Yeah. No, they were because they did have the like. They did have like the spores. It did look like spores from shrooms.
So they do sell those like in a over the counter. I thought you just picked them wild.
See, that's what I thought, but those are the ones Josh was talking about. That people like they're very fancy. It's a very fancy culinary thing.
Yeah, I know that truffles because there's like chocolate truffles and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But that's not that.
No,
So apparently they are mixed with something or they're grown differently because just like mushrooms, the way they're grown is what makes them have the psilocybin or not.
yeah.
This is all in Amsterdam.
Oh wow,
Do you went to Amsterdam last night?
felt that way.
There's no, but I went to dumpster diving.
I
That's not Amsterdam.
Bro,
in the
I
red
was
light
like
district.
the pig. Fool. I am a truffle pig. I was like, oh shit, I smelled them here in San Antonio. Like,
Oh yeah, you know that those truffle pigs go out and find them. They're expensive as fuck. That's right.
Yeah, even the movie. I saw something about that before that
There's
movie
a
came out.
documentary or
Yeah.
what is it? Yeah, and the truffle pigs go out there and they find them. And didn't someone want to have a truffle pig on Shark Tank?
I'll look it up.
But yeah, okay. There's something about truffles on Shark Tank. For that reason, I'm out.
Yeah, but anywho, bro, I agree with you. Back to the VR thing, I agree with you that it could be like it could trigger some people. Cause
Yeah. It
you know
seemed
what
like
also did that to me, bro? Grand Theft Auto 5. I was staying at a friend's house, right, and he had that game, and I got into it, bro. I was like playing it. I didn't have shit to do, so I was playing it for like 12 hours a day. Just next thing I know, dude, I go out into the real world and I'm like, man, it would be so easy to just carjack somebody. You know, it's like, no, it would not. Stop it. Yeah, you know?
See?
Like, what's to stop me from just getting a car here, going to the other part of the city, dropping it off?
Dude, I mean,
no, it's like it's horrible for us. It's like, no.
I mean, I get it, but you know, I bought a PS. I still have it. I'm in that skateboard room I was showing you. I don't know if you noticed on the shelf there was a PS2 or
I didn't
PS3.
notice. I saw the boards, fool. That's badass.
There's a PS3, I think. There, I bought it from this dude. He needed money. I bought the PS3. It was like new with 15 games for $225 back then, and controllers. It had Grand Theft Auto. The reason also I wanted it, it had Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Okay, yeah. That's a
So
cool game.
I played the Pro Skater game, and that's all I knew how to play. The Grand Theft Auto, the guy runs into the basketball court, and those guys start chasing him and beating him up. That's all as far as I got. They kept beating him up, and I couldn't get out of the basketball court, and I quit playing. I lent the game to someone's kid, and I've never seen it again. All the games are gone.
That's hilarious.
All I have is the fucking.
But you were going online, right, and getting your ass beat? Is that what it was?
No. It was just me playing the computer. Yeah,
Oh,
I couldn't.
Damn, you just suck, bro.
Yeah. Pong.
No,
Beep. I had that.
Yeah.
Where's Pong?
And yeah. So that's as far as I got with video games. Because, well, when I got out of Paradise, Halo had just came out on the Xbox.
Okay, yeah.
And this loser friend of mine had it. And we would sit in his grandma's garage and play the Xbox, me and him against the computer and do the, what is it called? Where you try to beat the whole every level of
Campaign?
the campaign.
Yeah.
And it's the easy, the mid, and then the hard. So we did each level, me and him.
Yeah.
Like you said, I but it wasn't 12 hours, but I would work all day,
And then
get home, fucking change, or sometimes just go straight to his grandma's garage. Hey, bro, just fucking go. And we'd put on the next level and try to fucking go through the campaign. And I did that with Halo. And that's as far as my video game I didn't want to sit there and waste my time after I just spent years in prison.
Yeah, exactly.
Just sit in the house playing fucking video games.
It is ultimately it's fun. It is. It's a huge waste of time. It's fun, but and then with this online gaming, because I hadn't played in video games in a long time either, bro. So I was like, what the hell? And you hear these kids and like, fuck you, or like, you piece of shit. And you know, and then they gang up on you. So you know it's like these little fuckers get. You're like, it's people, it's not the computer. So
in the future, they're saying that
you start hating people.
Possibly, people are going to be able to make money by playing video games.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And it's that could be a way for when you come in to a prison system. Well, guess what? You're going to play video games all day.
Yeah, as a job.
That's your job.
Shit, dude.
That's gonna be you know what I mean. That's
can you imagine, like, if you because gamers are becoming celebrities, right?
Right.
Yeah,
so
athletes.
So now when I guess it's Twitch. I don't ever get on there. But I guess from what I imagine it is, if I'm this gamer that's got fans now, I'm just like an athlete.
Yep.
So when I get on and play, people get on. So you run ads while I'm playing. And you generate money.
They train like athletes.
Yeah,
they eat like athletes.
You get Nike, the new Nike from fat ass Edward sitting on the sofas. My new Nike gloves and Nike socks and clothes. They run and people say, "Well, I want to buy that."
But because they play so long and their mind has to be clear, they can't get all fat and everything. They have to have.
Yeah, so right.
There's teams now. They exercise together.
I know there is, and then there's fat fuckers that eat.
Oh yeah, there's some
eat chips and everything.
And that's why
else.
they'll never make it in the league.
Yeah, that's
right.
Because someone new and faster thumbs and stronger.
Not faster thumbs. It's just your mind. You are what you eat. So
I bet
if you're all sluggish, your brain's gonna be sluggish.
But I bet most of these dudes are potheads too.
I don't know.
Maybe you gotta be like on your toes, so probably not.
I know,
not so
dude.
much.
I bet
not
them dudes
before
sit
the
there.
show.
Like, dude, how many?
Well, after the match.
Those are the extreme gamers. I'm talking about this other ones. It's like Roadblocks or some simple game that you're playing all day. And what some of them are going to be is the more you play, it's like you're mining cryptocurrency,
Minecraft kind of thing.
And so the jail system will be able to mine cryptocurrency using these inmates.
Always trying to go after the fucking prison system.
I'm not going.
Wait till they get out and get a hold of your ass, Josh.
No, bro.
Wait till they get out. I'm gonna give them your address.
Can I play Gears of War?
Yeah. Have you seen that new place that we got here in San Antonio?
That was about to say, bro. Remember when our parents would be like, "Put that shit down. There's no future in that." Like, dude.
Now they're like, "Pick that thing up."
Yeah.
No,
bro. Can you show that one, dude? The thing that he's about to talk about that I rudely interrupted him with.
Yeah, what is it?
No, that new place that's here, the new tech.
The esports arena, right?
It's here out there on the west side.
I don't know.
I haven't seen it, bro.
It's called the
I'm pretty
Tech.
sure I saw it just passing.
It's called the Techport Center, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
Esports. Yeah, Techport. There it is. Yeah, Techport Center. It's down General McMullen, dude. Where it turns into where you go past 90.
Oh, Modest Mouse is gonna play there.
Uh,
You're just being modest.
Wow.
They just had
damn,
yeah, look at that place, dude. It looks pretty cool.
That's the 3D version.
But it's a new
You got to put on your VR to see it.
That's the rendering. No,
it's a new state-of-the-art fucking thing for all kinds of stuff. Look at this place that we got, dude. I'd like to go check something out at it.
Okay.
Look at that, dude.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's badass, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's a huge building.
Already the Smashing Papas were here. And there's some other big concerts that was just there recently too. But
that's dope. They're making a movie theater in San Marcos. movie studio.
Wow. I was supposed to get excited.
Oh, really?
Yeah, movie studio in
They're
San
making
Marcos.
a movie theater in San Marcos.
It's going to be 3 movies.
Wow, dude. I heard they're making a Dollar General in fucking New Braunfels.
Damn it.
Wow, Josh. People from the Valley get really excited. I've heard they're going to one day get a Walmart.
You never know how little can excite somebody.
Yeah, I know. Josh, calm down, Josh.
There we go. San Marcos to get film studio.
Well, wasn't that on American Greed?
What?
That chick that was going around saying she was going to build that big giant studio. No, look up American Greed. No, all over. She went to everybody.
267.
Got people to invest and would burn off, but something like she had some kind of approval before that she was showing, and then so she was going to all these different people to show this. Look, I got this approval. This is what I'm going to do.
But
there
big
it is,
budget
right
film studio scandal.
There she is, right there. That's the one in San Marcos?
No, that's not.
See, that's her. Yep. She was saying she was going to build all this stuff.
Studio scammer. Oh, damn.
Yeah. No, this one is $267 million TV, film, and virtual production studio in San Marcos. Official said Wednesday. So it's already been approved, and they're going to start building it next year.
And how long is it going to take to build?
I have no idea.
You should have some kind of idea.
Nah, it's film.
Oh, here we go.
Film and movie is going to be like up in
23
and anticipated
like right away.
25.
It says anticipated completion date should be
August
August
25.
2025.
2 years.
Yeah. We're in 3 years. No,
Yeah.
2
No, but he said they're going to start when? Next year?
Next
3
year.
years. Yeah. 3 years. We're in 2022, bro.
So next year would be 2023.
And then another year, 2024, and then another
2
year,
years.
2025
No, but they're going to start building it
Next year. So you're saying 2 years from it's 2 years.
3 years from
construction.
now.
Oh, 3
2 years
now
from start
okay.
date.
Yeah.
Bam!
Oh, damn, technical,
Man, look at it,
sucker.
dude. Look at- with a clear mind.
Yeah,
Nothing
technical sucker right here.
but nothing but clearness. That's what's up, sucker. That's what's up. So this road.
That's awesome.
What kind of car are you on the road with, dude?
My
Is it good on gas? I mean, with these gas prices,
oh man,
are you like fuck when you roll into some gas
Bro.
stations? Like motherfucker, it's like a plane ticket.
well, it was expensive coming here, right?
'Cause
And the gas
of-
prices were going down.
Oh yeah, because California is
Now I'm
ridiculous,
going
right?
over there. The gas prices are gonna go up.
Oh yeah.
Like,
So like when you get to Vegas and all that, is it more?
yeah, like in
What about El Paso?
469, it's about the same throughout
Texas?
Texas. 449 to 469, but then like through Phoenix, that's where it gets like
It starts to trip out.
5. Yeah, like up on the 540s.
Do you have your AC on the whole way?
No, I don't even have AC, bro.
Oh, you're fucking
Oh,
crazy,
fucking-
bro.
It's
That's why he
literally
has
like
swim
a-
trunks on.
It's literally like a horse.
That's
fool.
why
Yeah.
he's got swim trunks on. You need to get him some of those sheath.
Underwear.
go.
Some of those. Hold on, this
Yeah.
podcast is brought to you by sheath underwear, which Rafael needs to be wearing on these long trips.
You put your dick in here,
Oh,
and then your balls go in this pouch.
oh,
Yep.
they would. Oh, they would. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And then you hang one leg out the window, and then the flap protects
And-
your nuts from
Well, what
going out
got
the
me
window
was
while you're
the
driving.
fabric blend that is cool to the touch and
Yes.
provides absorption.
Because you're gonna need plenty of it with no AC.
It really helps. They just got the new Bamboo 4.0.
Yeah, so if you stick a bamboo up your butt and then put those on, you won't even think about how hot it is with no AC.
Well, I don't know about that, but it is made 95% bamboo,
Wow, that's crazy.
and it makes your junk look like that.
Well, I know bamboo's
Oh,
always
that'll
cool.
help.
Oh yeah. It looks like you're wearing a cup all day long.
And you've used code ComedyFrequency, you get 20% off.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Comedy
sir.
frequency.
So go ahead and order yourself a pair
Of
sheet
95. Those things are actually really comfortable, dude.
Yeah.
They do look comfortable.
Dude,
as
if
fuck,
I were
man.
you,
A good underwear.
if I had
is a-
something to give you right now for the
comfortable.
trip, I could give you, and we can get a review and interview your balls or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Your balls ain't gonna make, because this is what your balls are gonna look like when
They
they're
will
done.
come back and hug you.
Without
They will
sheath
come
underwear.
back and hug you, bro.
Yeah, your balls are gonna look like they're brought to you by Beef, by Brother Earl's balls.
If
beef
I don't
jerky.
use that underwear, that is how
Yes.
it's gonna look.
Oh.
Go ahead, Josh.
Brother O's beef jerky, the best beef jerky in the entire world.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead and get yourself a couple of, what do you call them? Flats? Is that what you call them? I call them flats.
Flats of beef jerky.
Flanks.
The flats, these
Slices.
slices.
Flats.
Well, I said flats or the sticks. I don't know. But anyway, sugar-free, keto-friendly, USDA choice, prime beef.
Yeah.
Brother O's beef jerky right
Delicious.
out of Victoria, Texas. Go ahead and get yourself some. Use code
What's up, sucker?
and get 10% off.
Yes, yes, you will. Also, brought to you by Chris Perez Pepper Sauce. The one and only Chris
wow.
Perez from Selena fame. Yes, Grammy Award winner. His pepper sauce that he came out with is dope. I like that green one. Really, I eat that. Put that caca on everything. Check him out. Go to his website. Put in promo code What's Up Sucker to get 10% off on any purchase of anything. Buy that little sling for your hot sauce, dude. So you can take it out to the barbecues and something. That stuff is
That
good,
looks
man.
Delicious.
Have you tried it?
No.
Oh, dude, it's good.
Looks.
Actually, I ran out and I stole Josh's.
Yeah.
Boom, done. So, what's up, sucker? What you got? What you got in the mix coming up?
Well, going back to LA and just start doing shows out there.
Do you? Is it
Yeah.
you just kind of work the scene? Is it back over there? Is everything
Yeah,
back?
everything's back again.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's cool, man. It's cool now. No mask.
thought there was a lot of restrictions.
well, supposedly with this whole bullshit second pandemic talk, I don't know if they're going to take that seriously.
What second pandemic
You
talk?
didn't hear about that?
No, I have not.
The new
That Joe
a new-
Biden said that there may be a second pandemic.
Oh yeah. I saw that part.
What do you mean, like a new variant that's spreading?
Or like polio or some shit like that? Because even polio is making a comeback.
Oh no,
apparently.
it's that monkeypox, right?
No, it was monkeypox first, but now even like polio.
No, they asked him if people should still be getting
Boosters,
and he said yes, especially because there's going to be a second pandemic. Or when it happens, he's not. I didn't take it as him saying
just to
like
prepare for a second pandemic.
like-
so you never know, right?
But people took it as in like.
you can't be scaring people because people
Fear
are
mongering.
You're already
But
like
inflation,
Joe Biden talking
inflation's
about
gonna kick everybody in the ass.
inflation. You think?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
Well,
pandemic.
this
Gas
is
prices.
everything, bro. Yeah, it's all bullshit though.
But
man.
then you see the profit that the oil companies they said made, like the billions.
Everybody's making money, bro, except the people working to
Yeah.
make these people rich.
That's how it.
Yeah,
but
like, it's ridiculous.
inflation helps the rich because it inflates assets, so you just get richer. And for us, it's a taxation. So if you have $10,000 in the bank at the beginning of the pandemic, they just printed 40% of the money ever printed in the entire history of the United
money
States
printing?
in 2 years. So now your money is like worth 40% less, and they don't count that in CPI when they do that. What they don't count like your living expenses and stuff like
Inflation,
that. Yeah, they don't count rent and a lot of stuff. They don't count gas prices or food. So it's like, what the fuck are you counting?
Weed.
I know, right? Weed stayed the same. It's been $20, or now it went down $15.
Right.
What?
I've heard. Not that I buy it.
Weed
I just
stocks?
heard.
No.
Well, that's dude. Over there, they have these things called sesh and seshes, and they're like $5 grams out there, bro, of fireweed. So it's this shit.
Oh, in California.
And I don't know why Texas is still being a bitch about fucking just
because
legalizing weed, bro.
someone's controlling some
Like,
money
of course,
somewhere.
of
That's it's
course.
something
They're-
about money.
They're waiting to get their
There's-
licenses. So
There's
that
a
they can
certain
be the ones.
organization that makes 70% of their profit on it. And if you do that in Texas, that takes a lot of their profit.
The tobacco industry.
No, it's an industry that I care not to mention on here.
What industry is it, Josh?
But tell me more later, man.
No, tell me more now. But what they've just been holding us ransom with lately is gas prices.
Yeah.
I mean, it freezes, gas prices go up. It fires, gas prices go up. Hurricanes, gas prices go
buy
up.
an electric
Pandemic, gas prices go up.
Go
buy an
No,
electric
but
you're not gonna convert me.
I'm not complaining. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting gas and going where I'm going either way.
Yeah.
I'm not on look at the gas prices and posting. I'm just saying that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Every catastrophe that hits, they use the gas prices as our the stranglehold.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, just jack up the gas prices now.
Because then you can't go as far. You can't
Yeah,
travel
they'll
as
stop
much.
complaining.
Yeah, you know, and like
let them bitch about
and-
this, let them bitch about that.
Exactly. Like what happened when it froze last year? The grid couldn't handle the freeze. And what's happening now? The grid can't handle the heat. Well, what the fuck? What is this grid for? Like, what are y'all doing there? You can't handle the cold and the heat.
Yeah.
And the,
How shitty did you build this grid?
yeah, like
You're-
what the fuck are y'all doing, dude? You know, this is supposed to be the new state of the art, freaking, and we can't turn this down, turn that on, water, now water. Like, what the fuck? But this has been happening forever.
We're supposed to be an advanced civilization, right?
Yep.
Compared to our ancestors.
Did you see Mexico? They were showing this spot in Mexico. I don't even know if that's a good gauge, but they didn't have any water. There was no water in the whole city, and they were coming in and giving them buckets of water between certain hours or only so much. They were filling up these big 5-gallon buckets, and that's what all the
That's fucked up. That's what they have. Well, you don't have to go that far, bro.
in Mexico City, right?
A lot of Native American communities here in America, bro, don't have running water.
What?
They don't
In
have.
America, what
Anyway, this thing says a city that is flooding but is still running out of
yeah,
water.
because it's just nasty with fluid. All the sewage system is there's no structure. Their city fucking structure's all fucked up from that flooding.
No, bro, but here in America, bro, there's Native Americans living like that, where they get water taken like once a month or like.
But we're
once
not
every
going to
2
talk
weeks.
about Balcony Heights right now, bro. Look,
No, wey, los indios, wey, they're our ancestors, bro.
yeah. Well, my aunt's sister, she chose to live like that, dude. But I mean, that's Mexico. Mexico doesn't have like their infrastructure, their government. There's like 2 or 3 different governments going on at any given time over there. You know, They're all in some power struggle. And who does their infrastructures are cartel people. You know, they'll go in and start building. They'll start building the village. They'll put in the fucking
the
sewing
cement factory.
They'll put in sewage and electricity, so that other people can water and running water for the people that work for them.
Yeah,
and they'll build the city. You know, but and that's why there's so many people that part and do their own thing over there in these countries. But here in America, for it to fail, like in was it Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Flint.
In Flint.
Yeah.
Where,
did you hear about that dude that had a machine that makes water? This dude had a huge machine that makes water, and somebody went and vandalized it. But the dude goes like, it wasn't just any vandals. It was like these people knew what they were doing. Like they attacked the electrical system. They attacked the coolants. I mean, the fuel lines.
You know what you call people that attack the coolant? Culos.
Culeros.
My buddy was my buddy Gilbert. You met my buddy Gilbert, right? The one that does the custom home screen at my house.
Mm-hmm.
He was working with this Asian dude. I don't want to say. I think Korean maybe. This dude was super smart, but he was figuring out how to make 18-wheelers run on water.
Yeah, there was a guy who had a car that ran on water, and then they killed him.
Yeah,
that was the one in Buffalo.
This dude
right?
Came out of his house and was like, "I'm being poisoned. I've been poisoned."
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, they killed me.
One.
That was his last words. They killed me.
Damn.
And apparently he got poisoned. But he made a car that ran off water.
Look, I think you could pull up that 18-wheeler. He showed me a video, and it has like all these water packs on the back of it where it's all going through there. And they were working on this program for it, and then now I haven't heard anything about it. But I don't know. I mean, okay, there's 18-wheeler. That 18-wheeler runs on water.
That has ran through water.
You know, it's an 18-wheeler. Oh, runs on water, powered by water. Maybe if you put powered by water, because you're making it seem like it's running on top of the water. Powered. There it is.
Well, I mean, even all this shit, bro. Like, yeah, cool. Electricity, but how are you gonna make all these electric cars? You still gotta go. You still gotta destroy the land. You still gotta mine it. You're still gonna pollute the air, destroy the water. The thing is, bro, is that we're destroying water and soil, bro. You know, like with all these minerals. Look in Corpus Christi, man. That's a beautiful city, but the water is shit because of all the companies.
Well, you know what,
are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, bro. Or if they get a fine.
Honestly, think about it, bro. These scientists, what their main fucking focus, if water is really an issue, what the main fucking focus should be is how to turn ocean water into fucking drinkable water. We got fucking
then you're gonna dry up the ocean.
They're never gonna dry up that. Look at how much water we got out there. You gotta learn how to
take care of what we got. That's what we gotta do, bro.
They need to figure that out, because if they don't, then we die.
No,
you know, but if it's right there,
take care of what you got. Because if you don't take care of what you got, you can make new water, but then the ocean's gonna be fucking dry.
The ocean's never gonna dry out.
Oh, if the way we use shit up now, dude, that's why
we're
all
not
panicking.
gonna see it.
Wow, let them worry. That's not the point, bro.
I think we're gonna have to.
That's a reptilian style thinking, bro.
I think
they call me a reptile.
That's a mammalian. That's a mammalian style of fucking thinking, bro.
If they can figure it out, it's called desalinization.
No way.
And if they can figure out to do it efficiently, there might be something you need to do, because if polar ice caps melt and oceans rise, you're gonna need to pump as much as that.
Get it out.
Yes.
As much as it is possible.
We're not running out of water. Those polar ice caps are just fucking downing into the ocean and causing the fucking tide to rise, and those other civilizations
it's more like something can come out of that, like some gas.
There's a process, not to keep on taking it out, but to have an ability to do it in a crisis.
That is a good thing. That's something we should at least learn and try to simplify.
And
absolutely.
How to turn it into energy at some point. All that salt and stuff. But, you know, there's people, imagine that would suck, to be in the middle of the ocean and you fucking die of thirst.
Right.
You know, but that's what happens all the time when people get lost out there.
That's true.
Back on May 13th, 2020, so just like a few months ago, or last month, after hours of hearing, members of a state coastal panel on Thursday unanimously rejected a proposal desalinization plant in Southern California. So they said no to
Yeah,
it.
they said no.
I wonder
But why? Look, because it would kill marine life and drive up the cost of water. So it would make water more expensive.
That's crazy. I don't buy water, dude. Water fountains are free.
I tap water.
I drink tap water. Yeah, I drink tap. I pay for water already, so I don't go buy bottled water.
Right, we got the chemicals.
Yeah,
already.
I mean, I have a
It's my immune system.
Yeah, I don't exactly, dude.
Oh, so you need diesel to run the machines, and people are saying no, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have something on the ship. When I was in the Navy, that when we were moving, there was a system that cleaned, maybe not for drinking, but we used it to shower.
Yeah.
Maybe
at least filtered some of it out.
Yeah, something, because when we were moving, because they would tell us that when we weren't moving, that the ship's water was at whatever percent, so we had to be, water
ration.
Yeah, but when we were steaming, we were producing new water to whatever.
And they're like, go ahead and use it.
So there's something, So there's something going on.
So they
there.
just dump all y'all's caca just out in the water, right?
Dump what caca?
All the caca from the ship.
I don't know what I wasn't on the caca patrol.
But you asked them like, hey, where's my caca
Yeah,
going?
I didn't say, when we flush the toilet. Yeah. I'm kind of curious, Captain.
You gotta drop.
Captain, where does the caca go?
You're gonna find out.
It's kind of like that movie Envy.
That's a horrible question to ask because they make you find out.
Yeah, I told you what happened when I went to knock on the captain's door, right? What they told me?
I think you told me once. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Okay, I was in the Navy, right?